sound asleep. Both Brennan and Jamie. So, I figured that we would take advantage of our situation.
Jessica?
Yeah, it's me. Why?
Because you're acting just like Tess.
Yes, I called about a half hour ago. Nash Brennan. Yeah, I got a dead guy here. I just thought that maybe... Thank you.
I did this to him. My own. I killed my own father.
I'm responsible too. All right, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna take care of this.
David?
Dory.
I just heard on the radio that you changed your plea to guilty.
I did, yes.
What's going on here? The last time I saw you, you said you'd packed your bags and that you were leaving for good.
Well, I was. But thanks to you, I decided to do the right thing for a change. I confessed it in court.
I am so proud of you.
Why?
Because you sacrificed your freedom. And now the victim's family can have some peace.
I did it so I could find some peace.
And have you?
No. I'm afraid there's more to the story than what I told John McBain.
So why is it so important to find the gun, John? I mean, isn't it enough that David confessed?
Nervous kid closes his eyes and gets off a single shot that takes down an armed cop. It's probably the luckiest shot since that book depository in Texas.
Freezing.
It's just Todd and that ridiculous icy cold stare of his.
No, it's not that. They always crank the air conditioning up so high in here. Would you be a sweetheart and run out to my car and get that? It's a blue wrap.
Well, I have a better idea. Why don't I just go upstairs to my room? I'll warm me up myself. What do you say?
It sounds like a really great idea after our celebration.
Celebration? I didn't realize we were celebrating. What's the occasion?
Come on, Spencer. We've been talking about our future, and I've never really been able to see it clearly until now.
So, you're saying what you're saying
I'm
is...
saying that I think it's time that we take our relationship to a whole new level.
Well, it is cause for a celebration.
Yes, it is.
All right. I'll go get your jacket.
Okay. Thank you. Whew.
I suggest making love, and all of a sudden I'm acting like Tess?
She used sex to avoid reality, her feelings. You know that.
Obviously you do.
Jess.
Well, you know all about her little games, so I'm sure she's used them on you before.
No, she didn't. Okay, look, will you not be defensive about this?
You think I like being compared to Tess?
I'm scared, Jess.
Well, then you're gonna shut me out.
No, never. Look,
Right. I am so afraid that Tess is going to take control of your life. I am constantly holding my breath, looking into your eyes to make sure it's you.
Wow, Antonio, I am really sorry that life with me is so
Would you
stressful.
please not do this?
What? What, act like Tess? Gee, I'm sorry.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. You mean that if I am not completely lacking anything remotely close to a backbone, then I must be Tess. I mean, God forbid I would want sex. No, not Princess Jessica, right?
That's not what I meant.
No, Antonio, I have needs. I have feelings. There are things that piss me off. I have defense mechanisms, believe it or not, like Tess. But unlike Tess, I wanted to make love to you, to be close to you. Because there are a few moments that we have time alone together. So I wanted to take advantage of that. And if that sounds twisted and crazy to you,
No.
well then...
No. Of course it doesn't. Okay? I'm sorry. All right? I love you. Right? That's not in question here, right? Okay, but I can't help thinking that maybe the timing of this is just...
What? What is it?
I think you're trying to compensate because you've been thinking about making love to Nash.
No, wait.
Daddy, you tried so hard to make me happy. But I made you feel like a failure. Always wanting what I couldn't have. But all that's gonna change. Promise you, I'm gonna find a way to make you proud of me. I swear. I need to go with him. I need to make arrangements.
No, that can wait. I'm Detective McKeon. I know this is a bad time, but I'm afraid I have to ask you and your boyfriend a couple of questions.
Look, I explained everything when I called 911. Mr. Reston's death was a terrible accident.
Yes, Mr. Brennan, but you didn't mention a gun. Slipped your mind, I guess.
I need to be with my father.
While I was driving over, I ran a background check on you, and on you, Miss Reston. It seems that one of you had an awful lot to gain from Mr. Reston's death.
Hi, Clint.
Can I buy a drink?
Sure, yeah, that'd be nice.
You want white wine?
No, just club soda. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
That look on your face, I've seen it before. I have a pretty good idea what's going on with you.
Oh my God, does Kevin know?
I actually believe Vickers' story. The gun is just the last piece of the puzzle.
Hey, I gotta talk to you guys. I need your help.
Todd, we were in the middle of a
So you guys were in Thailand, right? I have a feeling that's where Spencer unloaded my baby. And I think that if you could tell me what Margaret said, maybe I could find out where it is.
So you saying you're going to Thailand?
I don't know. I'm gonna send somebody there. But if I can find the baby, then I can get whoever's got him to finger Truman.
Oh, that's lovely. All you care about is fingering Truman.
No. I mean, I want to find the baby.
Really? Well, that's touching, Todd, but I seem to remember your testimony at your trial where you said that you couldn't bear the thought of having a child with Margaret and you didn't want Blair to find out.
Margaret's dead, and Blair's not an issue anymore, obviously.
So do you want to bring this baby home because you want to be his dad? Or because you want to punish Blair?
There you go.
Thank you. Let's make a toast.
Another toast?
Why? What are we celebrating now?
Well, the last time I didn't say what was really in my heart. I'm looking at you with new eyes. So here's to tonight, hoping that everything is very, very special.
drink to that.
We've both been with other people, and we've found our way back to one another, stronger and better. Look, this doesn't have to tear us apart if you don't want it to.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to prove your love for me.
I came back to you after the therapy session, didn't I? Tess was only out for a moment. Doesn't that say something?
Yes, it sure does. Sure does. It tells me that you, Jessica, are getting strong enough. You're taking control of your life and your memories.
And some of those memories are going to be painful for both of us.
Yeah. But that's okay. Because we can handle it. Together.
I hope so. I don't want to lose you.
You won't. I promise. You're still upset.
No, it's just...
Tell me, Jess.
After all this talk about us making it through this and always finding our way back to one another, there's still some part inside of me that has doubt. Not about how you feel about me at all. About what's going to happen after the integration, when Tess and I become one person. I just don't know. Are you going to be able to love the part of me that's Tess?
What exactly are you trying to imply, Detective?
Just trying to get the whole story.
Well, I told you, Mr. Reston fell
On a piece of glass. Right. Could be that that's an accident, but factor in the broken bottle, the general disarray, the gun, and your history, and like I said, I have some questions.
This is insane. Nash, make him stop.
Especially considering that my investigation turned up Ms. Reston's problem with booze and pills and a restraining order that her family let expire against Mr. Brennan.
You found all of that out? My God, no wonder it took you so long to get here.
Doesn't take a whole lot of detective work to come up with a scenario for murder.
I did not want my father dead. I loved him.
Claudia.
Go on, Ms. Reston. You just what?
For heaven's sakes, the woman just lost her father. She doesn't know what she's saying.
She makes perfect sense to me.
Do you want answers? I'll tell you the real truth. Mr. Reston is dead because of me.
What did you leave out of your story, David?
Before I shot him, John's father called me. He called me kid. He told me I had my whole life ahead of me. And then he said he had to get home to his two sons, that they were waiting up for him.
John and Michael.
In that one moment, this stranger was more a father to me than my old man had ever been. I wanted to drop the gun. I wanted to tell him that if I had a father like him, I'd be waiting up too. But I couldn't do it. I'd been brought up to run, and that's exactly what I did. And that's exactly when he shot. I was too stupid to know that it was a warning shot. I instinctively turned, I fired back.
On this man who'd been so nice to you.
Yeah. Can you believe it? But my hands were shaking. My eyes were shut. I didn't even aim. I can't believe I even hit the guy. And he went down. And he looked up at me. And that's when I ran. I should have just kept running. I should have run out of the state, out of the country. But I went to the hospital to see if he... When I found out he had died, I'd never even fired a gun in my life. I didn't know what to do. But Spencer took care of me. He covered for me and shipped me out of the country. Look, Dorian, we already had our goodbye. Let's just leave it at that, okay?
No, David, we're not going to leave it at that. Look at me. David? I am not going to turn my back on you.
What's Clint Buchanan gonna have to say about that?
Does Kevin know about what?
Nothing, just that, that you're being so nice to me. I'm not sure he'd approve.
That's not what you meant, Kelly.
Yes, it is. I mean, things are so bad between Kevin and me that talking to you feels wrong.
And well, you're hurting, and so is my son. We all are.
I'm sorry, Clint.
What I meant when I said that look in your eye was the same thing with Vicky when she lost Megan. There was an emptiness about her. There was nothing that could fill it up.
Finding my son has nothing to do with Blair.
Except that you want to flaunt your son around to remind everybody how you almost died for something you didn't do.
Well, thanks for your help.
You know what? Why are we here with all these people that we don't know, that we really don't want to be around right
We're
now?
wasting our time.
All right, so wouldn't it be better to spend this evening that we've just toasted to upstairs in my room?
I couldn't agree with you more. Let's go.
Let's go.
Tess is a part of you. She is you. How could I not love her?
You know the answer to that.
What, you think because she's reckless and dangerous I can't handle that? I happen to be pretty reckless and dangerous myself sometimes. As a matter of fact, everything you could say about Tess, you could pretty much say about me. All right? Which is why I made your life so difficult at times, and you never rejected me, right? No, you brought me back from the edge, and you made me a better man.
I love you.
And because I know that I'm strong enough to not let the old impulses take over. So, in answer to your question, yes. Yes, I will love the Tess part of you. No question about it.
Claudia's dad found us together. He freaked.
You get your filthy hands off my daughter.
He tried to shoot me. Then he tried to attack me. Claudia tried to pull him off of me. But then he turned on her. He pushed her hard. She went down. He tried to go after her again. That's when I picked up the bottle. I hit him over the back of the head. He fell on a shard of glass.
Daddy? Daddy, can you hear me?
I was just trying to protect Claudia. By the time we realized it was too late, Detective, I was just trying to protect Claudia, that's all.
He's telling the truth. That's exactly how it happened.
Well, an autopsy will be performed. In the meantime, I suggest that neither of you leave town. Sorry for your loss, Miss Reston.
Why did you lie to him?
I didn't lie to him. I told him what really happened. I just recast the roles.
Daddy's gone. He's no longer a threat to Tess and the baby. If you had told that cop that I hit him, you could have gotten me out of the picture, too. Why didn't you? What held you back?
are you doing?
Homework.
What kind of homework?
I wanted to look at it from a forensics angle. Look, David said that he was standing here when he fired the shot. But I read the autopsy report, which indicates the path of the bullet. And for it to hit where it did, Dave would have to be standing over here. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know, am I?
No, but you look real pretty when you're using big forensic terms.
I'm trying to help you, Lieutenant.
I know you are, and I appreciate it. I do.
Really, the only thing I discovered is that David was not standing where he said he was, but, I mean, I guess that's not really a big deal. It's a 25-year-old memory. Could be a little hazy, right?
Maybe, maybe not.
Spencer, I think we better put out the do not disturb sign.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll be right back. You wait here.
I'm not going anywhere. Hurry.
Hurry.
Please, hurry.
Okay. Do not disturb sign is out.
Good.
We will not be interrupted. You still dressed? Let me help you do something.
Spencer.
Blair, what is wrong with you? What's going on?
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Thanks for covering for me with the detective. Having people know it was my fault
It wasn't your fault.
would have been too much for me to handle anyway. If it hadn't been for you smashing that vodka bottle, I wouldn't have survived.
Nah, you're stronger than you think.
It was because of you. Sharing an experience like this, it bonds people in a special way. Forever.
You can have 12,000 sides to your personality. But you only have one heart. And if I were a gambling man, I got a feeling that heart belongs to me.
Always. Always.
Kelly, is there somebody you can talk to about the accident, about Duke's death?
No, not really.
Well, keeping it all bottled up, that's not good.
I'm fine. Kevin's the one who's suffering.
Yeah, he's looking for help in a very dangerous place.
Yeah, I know he's been drinking a lot lately.
Nothing I can do to stop it, and I hate to see it because he's making things much worse for himself.
Well, it's just going to get worse. Seeing me around is just a constant reminder of what happened. Look, I'm sorry. I don't need to burden you with my problems. You've got your own pain to deal with.
Yeah, I do, but I can still try to be there for you and for my son.
That's really nice of you, but it is late. Thank you. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Kelly? You all right, Kelly?
Clint will understand that I need to help and support you the same way that he needs to help and support Vicky.
Clint is a remarkably sane and mature person, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
How annoying. You and Clint Buchanan. Weird as hell. But I'm happy for you.
Thank you, David.
I'm not really happy for you. I'm jealous. But you always deserve better than what I could give you. So, I wish you two the best. Well, not so much him, but I wish you the best.
Watch out. You're starting to sound remarkably sane and mature yourself.
Thank you. But this wisdom's coming a little too late, don't you think?
David, maybe it isn't over for you. Maybe the judge will be lenient.
Oh, because I've been such a model citizen all these years? I don't think so.
Well, I'll remain positive in your behalf. And for what it's worth, I'm grateful that our last goodbye was not our last goodbye. The only good that could have come out of your going away would have been...
Was that Spencer would be out $1 million in bail money?
Right. You behave yourself, okay? And just remember, you've got a friend out there. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Rise and shine, Vickers. You gonna help me find out what your brother did with my son?
Listen, you've been working so hard, Spencer. It'd be a great way to relieve all that tension,
I can
don't
think
you
of
think?
other ways, better ways.
Now I want you to lie down, okay? He's right there.
You know, I do think you're pretty sexy when you take charge, I must say, all right?
There you go.
right.
Roll over.
Roll over.
Yeah, roll over.
All right, you're the boss, whatever
Okay.
you say.
All right. Just close your eyes. Let that mind just go free, okay? Does that feel good?
You know, I really think I prefer the other ways, babe. Come here. Take this off. Quit messing around. I really prefer the other ways of, how'd you put it, relieving my tension?
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
All right, let me help you. Come here.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Well, maybe you better lie down.
All right. I just feel a little strange.
I'm sure you can be okay. She's fine.
Oh, what happened?
Kelly, you fainted. You got up to leave and you passed out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you talking about? Sorry about what?
No, I just meant I'm fine.
Kelly? What's wrong, darling? You look as white as a sheet.
She fainted, Dorian.
She fainted?
Yeah.
But I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Excuse me, if you fainted, you are not totally fine. You had a serious operation. I think we should take you to the hospital.
No. You guys calm down, okay? I'm fine. I just haven't been eating very well lately. So.
Oh, I see. So, you had a drink on an empty stomach?
She had a club soda.
But that's okay because I'm going to be taking much better care of myself now.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm taking you home.
Dorian, I just want to stay here and be by myself for a little while, okay?
No, I'm not. You passed out, darling. You need to go home, get in bed and rest.
No, what I'm going to do is sit right here and relax. I'm a big girl. I can take care of myself.
Dorian.
Don't worry.
I'll see you home.
Oh, all right, Clint. Kelly, I'll call you, but take care of yourself, please.
Okay.
It was good to talk to you, Kelly.
You too, Clint. Thank you.
Your niece is very fragile.
Yes. Yes, I'm afraid she is. But then so are a lot of people I care about these days.
How'd your visit go with David?
All right, I suppose. Of course, he thinks our relationship is, insanely weird.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know something? I don't give a damn what other people think.
Neither do I.
If you're right about your theory that David left his gun in the alley, you play David, okay? Let's just say he's standing right here, okay, and right-handed, all right? And given the weight and his height at the time, then what's the matter?
Could we just talk about something else tonight?
We don't have to talk at all.
I already told you, Margaret doesn't even remember having a baby.
Well, what am I gonna do then, Vickers? I guess I could go to Thailand and go door to door and ask everyone in the country if they've seen a white male baby.
Wait, when I went to Thailand, I wasn't looking for Margaret. I was trying to find your kid. I was looking for something to pin on Spencer. But I got sidetracked when I realized Margaret was alive.
What's your point?
When I was over there, I did a lot of asking. Found a few people, asked a few questions, and I found one guy in particular who might have a few answers. He might know what Spencer did with your kid.
All right. I just feel a little weird.
Weird? How do you feel
I
weird?
don't know. Just weird. Yeah. I mean, you look. You know, you look fuzzy.
Really?
So I know.
Well, maybe you're just overworked. You just need to rest. So just lie back and maybe we shouldn't get physical. Right now we can just talk, okay?
All right. Yeah. That's what you want to do. All right.
There's so many things that I don't know about you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, did you play sports when you were young?
Oh, yeah. I played sports.
Were you a good student? I bet you were. Straight A's?
A's, some B's, yeah. B's, A's.
What about David? Was David smart?
David? Yeah.
He wasn't he?
No,
he was stupid.
Yeah, he's smart. He's just so stupid. He wouldn't study. I tried to help him.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah. It's a good thing that you love your brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta protect him, you know. He's all I have, so I take advantage of him.
You know what?
Wouldn't be good.
I don't want to talk about David anymore, okay?
Okay.
Let's talk about Todd.
What about him?
This waiting, this being in limbo. If we at least had an idea about when we would be able to start our lives together.
We're just gonna have to be patient. In the meantime, we get to live our lives together. Let's be grateful for that.
The autopsy should confirm the story I told the detective. As soon as I'm free to go, I'm gonna go. Back to Landview, back to Tess and my little girl.
Well, I'm gonna go back to Landview too. Nothing for me to stay for here.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go take a walk.
Like hell, he's sorry. It's worked out perfectly for him. Better than he planned.
Hey,
How you doing?
I don't know about you, but I'm starving.
Sounds good.
Cheers.
Cheers. And thanks.
There was a bartender at the hotel. His name started with a P. Anyway, it started with a P. He said that Spencer paid him a finder's fee to get an apartment. I got the address. I went to that apartment. That's where I found Margaret.
And you think that this P person can put Spencer and Margaret together?
He didn't ID her, but I didn't ask. He did say that Spencer was with a woman.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Look, Todd, you can send anybody over there you want to gamble, maybe find a few clues, but the only person with answers is Spencer. He's not talking.
So why didn't you tell me how you stole me away from Todd?
Again, I already told you.
I want to hear it
told you
again.
like 10 times.
Oh, come
It was
on.
the country clubs when I first saw you. It was when I fell in love with you. And I knew right then I had to have you. And that's all I could think about was you. And you know the story I told you.
I'm so glad you made that happen. Hey, you did, right? You did make that happen.
If you only knew
Really?
the things I did to get you.
Really? Well, I'm dying to hear, so why don't you tell me, Spencer? Just tell me what you did to get me, okay?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live. On the next One Life to Live.
Feels like I was drugged or something. You tripped me.
I'm gonna bring Spencer down, so God help whoever gets in my way, including Blair.